There. Why, hello there. I'm here to bring you a tour of Sketchbook 9. Holy moly, Sketchbook 9! So, what you'll see in this specific sketchbook are some doodles from one of my small family members, written plans for projects, especially when it comes to the deck of cards I'm working on, and later on plans for the social media revamp. Let's see what else. Ideas for a bunch of small projects, thoughts for the cover page, the first page, and the last page of this sketchbook. Random animals and creatures, fan art sketches, some OC sketches, and obviously some hyperfixation sketches. Yeah, you may notice I'm doing just a quick flip through with a voiceover. To be honest, this is what my time and energy levels can offer at the moment. I'm currently in the mix of doing Environ May art challenge and recently got back into the gym on top of other life things. I'm just trying to refigure out some scheduling stuff. So this is what I can do right now. But I really wanted to show you all what Sketchbook 9 had in store, especially because I don't post as much on like Instagram or any other social media platform because the AI BS is just that. It is complete BS. It's harmful to so many things and extremely toxic. And I started to have this huge fear of my art, voice, and likeness would be used without my consent. Um, so that kind of led me to not wanting to make art because then I started to question if I don't want to post my art, what's the point of making art? Yeah. So I kind of had to go over some of those mental hurdles. And I feel that this current sketchbook later on in it and my wait, I don't know what I just said. This sketchbook that we're currently looking at later on in it, as well as the sketchbook I'm currently working in right now, I can see me trying to find or refine my footing for my art space and art progress, I guess. I don't know. Which I do feel I have that kind of this kind of feeling every freaking time I have some sort of art block, seasonal depression, mind fuck of a time. So yeah, so the sketches in this sketchbook, whew, I can see I'm moving towards sketches in my sketchbook are for practice, play, and planning, experimenting with different styles of art, example, the folk art like motifs, seeing how I really wanted to add color to a page spread, um, as well as just kind of keep my art muscles flexed and my wrist loose, just kind of keep making art. Going back to filling page spreads like I did at the very beginning of my sketchbook journey to now seeing the progress I've gained from sticking to a sketchbook practice because I even in today I just feel so much more confident working in my sketchbook. And that might be due to some of the somewhat of a mind shift that I definitely started to have at the end of this sketchbook and have definitely been working on in my current sketchbook. So very excited to show you sketchbook 10 whenever I finish up that one. But yeah, so I started kind of trying to figure that kind of stuff out in this sketchbook. And it was about this point in the sketchbook in my year last year that I started to have some, my focus became less about art making and more about my health and mental health, because I had some crazy things going on. And for those who watched the update video that I posted, quarter one update, I think that's what it's called, you'll know everything that was happening. But I can kind of see myself trailing away from making art a majority of the time, and like trying to, barely sketch in my sketchbook and trying to make, I was trying to feel more serious in my art making as a business person. So I was trying to shift from I guess one mind shift to another, or mind thoughts to another mind thought. Okay, that didn't make any sense. But yeah, so I'm like, was trying to just find ways to be practicing my art making and practicing. I guess that's all I was trying to move towards the new version of my art making, I guess, that I'm currently working on. So yeah, so I was just back to the somewhat of the basics, just practicing drawing hands, practicing drawing faces. Um, just at the time that was like Silk Song had come out, so that was kind of giving me a little bit of like a boost to try to be drawing my partner and I as Silk Song characters. I was trying to work on more emotionally heavy pieces that I wasn't haven't even self painted yet, because at the time it just felt like too much and it was too heavy, and so I shifted into trying to draw more fun, cutesy things for the spooky season. And then health stuff kind of just was like taking up more and more time with more and more doctor's appointments. And I then started a new job, and then I was on vacation, and or was I on vacation and then a new job? I don't quite remember. Um, but yeah, about this time I was just like just so getting overwhelmed by life, and the new job was throwing somewhat of a wrench in my normal schedule, which is fine. That's kind of what I was hoping for in a way. But it was just also, it's Christmas season. It was like the holiday season, so got really busy with those kind of things. So it's just like back to like just draw whenever you can. Just draw whenever you can, and that's totally okay. And take your time and just have fun with it. And uh, I think this was right about when I had my surgery. So I kind of took a huge break from making art. And it's about here, I think I started to kind of get back into it just a little bit. And I was like, I'm on the other side of this art block and this art rut at the very end of this sketchbook. Oh no, look it. So this is where I just had I was about to have my surgery. Yes. So this is where I'm about to have my surgery, and I was trying to learn about my energy levels. So I made a little thing to keep in mind of my um thing, and this is where I started to plan for the new social media stuff. So yeah, this was like, now this is right after my or my surgery, and I was gonna like, I'm coming back and I am ready to plant my feet and be more myself. So yeah, it's right at the end of the sketchbook I started to feel that confidence really come back through, because I had all my health stuff kind of figured out. So yeah, so sketchbook 10 will have have way more confidence, I think, and we'll see that when I'm all done. So yeah, this is sketchbook 9. And with that, I leave with these wise words. I said, yeah, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. Bye.